Hello! We are on the air now. Alright, so today it is time to do some crash physics. Now, this model is a little bit rough around the edges, but yeah, it's good enough to use for crash physics. Especially to set up the whole system how it will be done, so... Alright, I think the first thing is, see if anyone... Yeah, totally it's 1 trillion triangles. Excuse me for only having one monitor though, so... I will be switching back and forth. But yeah, I have an armature here, but it's not hooked up to anything really. Yeah, no, it's not hooked up to anything. I'm just gonna delete it. Okay. Now, the best way to do this, I think, is going to be to automatically place the bones. Does this have an armature modifier? No. Oh, the exterior and interior is a separate mesh. I think it's best to combine that. Alright. So this should have that. And time to add the armature modifier. Wow. Very amusing. Alright, so I need to have a look at how I'm going to be placing these bones. I believe this is the root bone. Yeah, I think that's the root bone. Okay. Can I just add bones? Okay, that's cool. Okay. Okay, I don't need a root bone then. Okay. Now I'm just not sure. Because I've really done this, so... I think I need a bone for this. I'm not sure how I should place this. Do you know how I should be placing these bones? I think... What, it should be the... What is it? Is this called the head? Is this the head? Yeah. I think it's the head position that matters, right? When it's about mapping the position of the bone. The tail is just for linking bones together, isn't it? It's for deformation. So, I'm just going to be using these bones. I will be placing these separately. So, like, I have a bone here for the side panel, etc. Bumper. I think this is the way you name the suffix. So this is gonna be door left. Yeah. In CS. Remember CS Counter-Strike? Okay, so I think the door. Okay, so I have to look real quick. What is the best crumple zone? So I think, yeah, this would kind of crumple by itself. This would kind of crumple the side. Yeah, this is kind of like welded together, this bonnet, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Ah, computer science. Wow. Of course. Alright, so a bone here. The exhaust is technically supposed to be separate, the lights and everything, but this model needs to be redone completely someday, so I'm not going to bother too much. So this would crumple, this... Wait, can I shift? Okay, that works. I'm just gonna call that rear end. Rear fascia right. Alright, and then just add this here. Can I do this? No, that doesn't work. Okay. I think these are some decent bone positions. So I have 1, 2, 8. 8. Actually, don't need this root bone, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Maybe it's a good. Maybe actually, it is maybe a good idea to have a root bone. Wait, how do I parent this? Wait, how do I parent? I'm wondering if it's maybe better to parent it to the root bone. A lattice. What do you mean by that? Okay, let me have a look. Actually, what happens if I try to automatically map the bone? So what is it? What's the hotkey? No, that's not it. Is it objects? No. I actually forgot how to... deformation of... Oh! I think bones are better for cars. The volume sounds like a cool idea, but... yeah. I'm going to do bones. I think bones are a bit more efficient anyway. For individual cars. I didn't know that they existed though. That's actually really neat to hear about. But how do I, again... Oh yeah, I see it now. Lattice. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Anyway, can you tell me how I can automatically map the bone weights? I really don't remember how you do that. Parents. Oh, I should rename this first. bone, relations, parent. Wait. Why won't it let me pick this? No, I don't think it's that important, honestly. Dude, please. I think I'm gonna have to search how to do that. That text needs to be changed. Alright. Automatically assign. Blender. Skeleton pose mode. You have to select the skeleton. Pose mode. Select the bones. Shift select the mesh. Then I go into what? Weight paint mode. It didn't. It's not doing it. Maybe it's the other way around. Space. It's not saying. I'm actually gutted. I don't remember how to apply the weights. Oh wait, there it is. Automatic weights from bones. Oh my gosh. Why has it only assigned it from one bone? Why has it just done that? Let me go to pose mode. Oh! It's doing something. Oh, that's rough. Oh, it's got modifiers. No, of course it doesn't have modifiers that I didn't apply. Wait, why hasn't it done everything though? Is this assigned? Oh! Oh my gosh, why has it done everything separately? Hold on, let me just pose, clear transform. Okay, it assigned the weights in a really odd way. I need to change that. And I don't understand why some parts of the... Oh my gosh, will it please let me go into the edit mode? No. Object mode, select edit mode, thank you. Okay, weight paint. Oh, I remember why. This is looking at each individual bone. Yeah. I think we're gonna paint this manually. Whoa, it's a bit slow. The neat thing is, I don't think it needs to be very perfect. It can have a little bit of imperfection, because deformations, of course, aren't perfect. Refresh your right. Yeah, it'll be fine. This side. Okay, front fascia. Yeah, okay, this one needs this part of the door to be... Oh, that's a bit too much. Oh, will it... Front fascia, right. Yeah. That should be alright. What do you say? Yeah, okay. Left's got to apply that to the doors as well. Yeah. Wait, did I apply a bit more? Yeah, I did. Just a little bit more. There we go. Let me just erase the weight from here, because that should not affect this side at all. Just get rid of that. Yeah. Ooh, I just realized the floor panel might be a bit too low poly. That has just occurred to me. Because the problem is, as soon as you have rigging, you need to also make sure that the mesh is subdivided enough so that the deformation looks, you know, alright and not all wonky and jagged. Alright. That is that now. I did rear end, front bumper. Ah, this could use a bit more weight here. Yeah, this could definitely, let's reduce the strength and just brush it a bit more. Let's have a look here. Yeah, this should be fine for this, the light deformation. Yeah. Alright, time to save this. Doors. Doors, yeah. Time to erase it from this side. Again. Oh, that was a little bit too much. Oh, wow. Okay. It really likes to spread it all the way down here, the weight. It's not too great. Anyway, the rest of this way should be fine. I think I distributed it quite well. I'm going to delete this root bone, I think. Can I go into bone edit mode, please? No, not car edit mode. Bone, please. Thank you. This. How do I delete this? How do I delete this? Delete? Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to pose. No, pose mode. Thank you. So, default. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Whoa! Can you please go back? Thank you. Oh, I think I need to paint the back panel of the doors a bit. Yeah, yeah, I think okay, these are pretty solid deformations. Let's reset that. Bam. Yeah, that gets crunched inwards. Yeah, I think these are pretty decent. This one, bam, it's crushed. Yeah, okay, this is going to look pretty cool. Oh gosh. Oh no, not the interior pieces. Oh, I didn't think of those. I think it's maybe better to just not make it deform the interior. See how the front bumper looks? Oh, beautiful. And then with the crumple texture, this should really sell it off. Let's have a look at this one. Bam. Yeah. Did I try this red one? No, I didn't. That is awful. Okay, let's get out of edit mode. Vertex, no, not vertex paint, weight paint. Thank you, weight paint. Alright. First of all, I think I'm in the wrong mode for materials. Oh well, because these transparent materials, they won't show. Bulk, gloss, oh no. Oh gosh. Hey, no mesh. Do you happen to know how I can? Oh no, is it here? It's this, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Let me reset the pose before. Oh my gosh. Pose mode. Alright. Go back. But weight paint. Oh yeah, I see it now. These sneaky corners that aren't being painted properly. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I need to do. I need to go into this, select the rear end. I think the easiest thing is just to go wireframe. Wait, does this work? Will it paint through the wireframe? No, it doesn't. I wish I could just select this whole area. Is it here that I just assign the weights? Wait, then I can do an edit mode. I can do that in edit mode, I think. Assign. And if I go back into weights paint, it should be red. But it's... Wait, why is it not red? Why are you green? Oh, it's because I wasn't in in whatever it's called, the transparent mode. X-ray. That explains a lot. Okay, now it's right. Now I can paint it a bit more normally here. Let's reduce the strength so that I can brush it a bit more refined. Are there any? Is there any mesh inside that I need to worry about? Yeah, that's kind of. This front bit should not be assigned to that. What on earth? Oh dear, that's okay. That's all wrong. Let's get rid of this. Gone. Strength all the way up. There should be no weight here. Or weight 0 or something, I don't know. Okay, I need to have a look again with weight paint, how this is distributed. Okay, rear fascia. Yeah, okay, this is the problem because these are not evenly painted. Oh dear, oh dear. I did not mean to do that. I wish you could paint sort of with like a sphere shape rather than just a planar brush tool, because that would be really beneficial for this. Wait, airbrush? Wait. No. No. Oh. That's really, because that would be really useful. Oh, I can blur this. Oh, I should probably do that to make it even. Maybe we can smear this. Yeah. And then I need to go into edit mode real quick, and I need to select the interior bits. No, that's not interior. Give me interior. Select. No, that's not interior again. Is this all the interior? No, it's not. This is interior as well. And these pedals, they need to remove. Oh my gosh. Can I select multiple? No, it doesn't let me select multiple. That's nice. I have to go one by one and remove. I just forgot, like, completely that this is too big. I have to scale this down. I forgot what factor I think I scaled it down by factor of 0.8. Because otherwise it was too big. Why have the bones done that? Okay, let's apply transforms. Alright, let's go back to pose mode, and it should deform better now. Yeah, okay, that's much better already. So if you get rear-ended by a car, bam, that deforms completely. If you get crashed by the side, that also deforms quite nicely. This side. Let's try like multiples, just like your car gets absolutely crushed. Ooh, look at that. Hold on, this is the... Ooh. Oh my gosh, the exhaust got all the way pushed back. That's interesting. It's a bit janky, but I mean this model is janky in general, so I'm not going to put too much effort for now. Where's the... Oh no, I'm in the wrong pose. I'm in the wrong mode. Clear transform. Okay, let's check this again. Bam. Oh, that's a bad accident. Oh, that's a bad accident, dude. If your car ends up looking like that, forget it. Alright, so I need to just fix these lights. Let's go back into object mode. Let's go into here. Weight paint. And yeah, I already see the problem. Yeah. These are transparent, so they're not rendering like they should. So put that opaque for now so we can see it. They really should have thought about that when they made this stuff in Blender. That these transparent objects, they don't really paint. Which is really janky. Gosh, I really need my other computer to do this. This is really, really slow. I'm like trying to figure out how on earth do they update this? Like, why is it taking this long? Especially to transform the bones. Because you're just updating the matrix. You don't need to update any vertices individually. Alright, let's fix that. Now the headlights. Headlights. Yeah, these headlights have nothing. A bit more weight. A bit more strength as well. Yeah. Okay. The right fascia, I think that's alright. Let's paint a little bit more here. Let's add some more here. And I accidentally painted some over here, so I need to get rid of that. Did I paint some here? What on earth? Why is it gone all the way there? Alright, I think I did a very good job at this now. It is time to, again, unassign some weights, because I've just noticed that some things just don't look right. What material is this? Oh, please don't tell me it's chrome. If it's chrome, then it's everywhere, isn't it? Oh gosh, brake calipers. What are these brake? These are called what? Brake discs, not calipers. This needs to unassign everything. These I need to unassign everything. Okay. Now, I wish I could press a button to unassign all weights. Maybe there is, but not that I know of. Hold on. Front bumper. Door. Okay. Alright, I think I've set up the rigging. That was pretty successful. Ooh, I've just noticed something. The weapon, when it's attached here, let me deform this bit. This is where the weapon is attached. If I crash this, ooh, I think I've overdone that. Yeah, that's really been overdone. Gosh, why didn't it paint the lights? That's really annoying. Yeah, if we crash this side here, yeah, I think I have to artificially move that then. Yeah, I could probably just assign, just in a script, I could just update the position based on the bones position and yeah. I can just look at like what weight this has and just, you know, use that. Alright, I think it's time to import this in the engine now. I haven't really tested skeletons in a while in my engine. Yeah, the engine that this game is using. I've only tested the morph targets. As for the rest, uh, need to give that a look. Okay, let's export this and then export as FBX. I just want to include what has been selected. Armature. Yeah, don't add leaf bones. That's really annoying. I don't know why it does that. Let's override buggy.fbx. Smoothing edge. Scale is 1. Everything is positioned at the origin. I think that's fine. Export. It's exporting. Alright. Now it's time to open the game. Let's transition back. Alright. This is going to take a while to open. Yeah, whatever. Looks like the music is working. Hold on a second. Oh, it was paused for some reason. That's nice, YouTube. Still loading the editor. Oh my gosh. You know, I would have thought that an in-house engine would just load everything faster, but this is what happens when you code everything poorly, which is what I've been doing for most of the part, but I can assure you that in-game, there is no issues to be noticed. So, let's go to cars, meshes, buggy. Get all of this. Okay, that needs to be deleted. Yes, I'll fix that afterwards. Okay, import 3D model. Oh gosh, what folder is this? It's this. It's alright. And I just noticed that my camera is positioned a bit awkwardly. Alright. Hopefully... no, don't combine, don't combine. Skeletal mesh, yeah, if I combine, that's turned off. There are no morph targets. And please don't crash. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it hasn't crashed, that's good. Can I still open it? Yes, I can open it. That's very good to know. Okay, all of the textures are incorrect now. That is just brilliant. Having to set everything up again. Prefabs. Mesh act, let's open that. Okay, that needs to be, yeah, this needs to be put again. So it's buggy car. Yes. Interior, that doesn't exist anymore. This scales back to normal. Let's save it real quick. And then I need to add actor mask. Alright, I have that. Then I need to add a skeleton component. Select skeleton. Enable bones. If this crashes... No, it's loading. What is it doing right now? Why is it... Yeah, it crashed. Of course it crashed. Didn't even show me a crash screen. What on earth? Would have been convenient to know what caused the crash. Alright, so that is fun, having to debug the engine today. Alright, let's try this again. Cars, prefabs, mesh actor. Okay, now the texture just disappeared. Let me actually put it correctly. Let me just body. What did I use? Metallic? What? Red metallic? Yeah. I'll actually just set up all these again. No. I'll probably use some metal texture for this. Oh, I got it right first try apparently. That's convenient. Break disc. That's probably another metal texture. Is it this one? No, that's too dark. This? Yeah, it was this texture. Glass? Was it? Yeah, clear glass. No, I think I used a yellow glass for this. Yeah, yellow. Oh, yellow, that's... Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it's this one. Interesting enough, for some reason, if the material isn't loaded, it seems to just render black. Not that important. Reflector. This one's chrome. I think the exhaust was chrome as well. I'll just make it this one. Looks better. This one. I think that metal as well. Oh no, that's leather. That's leather. I have a leather material. Housing. What is housing? Oh, I think I know what that is. That's a sort of plastic, isn't it? Yeah. That's this. Let me just save it right now. Cloth. I have a cloth texture, don't I? No, I don't have a cloth texture. What? Is it called oh, it's called fabric. What plastic did I use for this? No, it's not that plastic. This plastic? Oh, it's loading now. Okay, then I definitely didn't use this. This. No, this one's loading as well. That's not it. It's probably the other one that I used first. We have finished loading. Thank you. Yeah, it's probably this one. Wait, what? I think I'll just use leather then. Doesn't make sense, but it looks the best anyway for this. Floor, that's metal as well. It should honestly be like a sort of carpet texture, but I don't have one. Pedals, that's metal. A lot of these use the same texture. Plastic, just put this one again. Seat bracket. Oh, I think I know what material that's supposed to be. That was like a sort of yellowish metal. Ah, it doesn't matter what metal I use it. This one, yeah, it doesn't matter. Spring. Yeah, suspension coil. Steel. That was steel. No, it's just metal. Metal again. Taillight bulb glass. That's this vent. Oh, that's sheet metal. Wing mirror. Is that the mirror itself or? Oh no, that's the outside. Then that is going to be. I think we'll just use plastic for that. No, I'll pick plastic. I think plastic looks alright for this. Void. Okay, that's Vento black. Alright, save. Now I assign the materials again. Add component. Let's try this again. Skeleton. Save. Select the file. Skeleton. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Don't select that one. No! I selected the wrong one. Yeah, okay, I know why that one crashed, because it was the wrong... I really need to add a check there. To make sure it belongs to the same file, because... there's so few cases... No, there's no case where you can really just use a pose or armature from another model. Because all the vertices and indices, they all don't match. That's another reason why I chose to do the skeleton for this one, because... This one has no LODs, this mesh. The muscle car body has LODs. I am not able to switch between them here, it seems, but I can assure you this has LODs. And I don't think I've written the logic to be able to import separate LODs. Oh, that's not this one. That's the wrong prefab. Yeah, this is the muscle car. Oh dear. Why is it not loading now? Oh, it's crashing when rendering something. I think I need to manually edit the file now. Yeah, I think it's trying to load this asset and it doesn't exist. But there should be a safeguard. I don't know why it just fails. It should just fall back to nothing then. Meshes, skeleton, copy, paste. Alright, let's see what happens when I load this now. This should not crash. If it crashes, then I should get an... Okay, thank you, I got a crash report. What was it? Okay, something... let's open the crash dump. I wish there was a way to just submit the whole memory dump, because that'd be a lot more convenient. Then I can see what's in the memory space. Let's hope this is a case where it's easy to tell without memory information. Okay. Something doesn't exist. Scout. Okay, okay, this is a valid pointer. This is a valid pointer. Offset matrices. No, this must be correct, because otherwise this wouldn't run. So, is it maybe the skeleton component that doesn't work? Ah. This is why having a full memory dump is so much more convenient, because then you can immediately see exactly what's wrong instead of having to guess. Since there's no information about... oh, I just showed myself by accident there. Alright, it's time to open Visual Studio. There. Crash RPT really is a godsend. It's so convenient to just be able to see more or less what crashed when I'm not using the debugger. Based? Based on what? No, it's not in the editor. It's first of all, switch to debug build. Just change the config real quick. I need to go into editor. I should have to copy this path. Yeah. That should just work. Then... oh, I have to set the working directory as well, don't I? Oh wait, no I don't, never mind. That was false alarm. Okay. It's in this renderer. Systems, no wait, is it handlers? Handlers? No, not this one. It's in this one. Render list. So it was skeleton component dot... no, bones? Yeah, it was here. Here it crashed. Okay, so let's reproduce that now. That's probably going to take a while to compile now that I think about it. So, what's going on here? No, no one's speaking in the chat. Okay. Then we'll have to wait for this to compile. Let me just really think what could possibly be wrong. So, it could be, no, this is not null, because that will very easily be caught. Something doesn't exist, but no, skeleton component should also exist. Is this maybe like out of bounds? The same. Bone tramp. I think this might be going out of bounds. How does this know what size to take? Does it know when loading? Oh, I see. This is... Alright, I see exactly what the problem is. So it's when it's loading, it's trying to figure out... So, okay, what I need to do is, I need to do afterwards, I need to do resize. Oh no, not necessarily in here, it can be here as well, I guess. Where do I access the pointer? No, it needs to be when I load it. Yeah, okay, so the skeleton should be here. Expected size. Okay, so I should try to load, so abstract the skeleton. Go to the resource handler. Load skeleton. No, don't force. No, it's not load, it's retrieve. Does this return null or what? If it doesn't find it? IntelliSense operation in progress. This is the infinite loading screen of Visual Studio. Yeah, it's not gonna know where the implementation file is, even though it's in literally the same exact folder. My goodness. Okay, that just... Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, that straight up is going to return something that crashes. Okay, let's just return null pointer. If this exists, then we'll go for a check. It's gonna be... No, not learn online. What is it doing? Oh, it's an incomplete pointer. Wait, does it? No, it does have information. I just need to include it. Oh, but it's in the client, isn't it? Oh, great. I don't have access to that. Because that is something that only in the client... Yeah, that is very annoying. Oh, window abstract. But what do the window abstractions have to do with the registry? Alright, so I'm not going to do that here. Instead, not expected size, and we're going to initialize it with... What's the default constructor of this? Okay, it's a proper transform. Alright. Then that should have solved it. But it's good anyway to have a backup. So what, is it just high-level Windows API? HLWA, is that what it means? High-level Windows abstraction. So it's just all kinds of Windows stuff. That's... Yeah, okay. It's called Windows for Modern C++. No, I'm just kidding. Just add unnecessary lambdas, unnecessary extra features. No. And then make sure you use a lot of the arithmetic shift operators as well. Skull moment. Yes, skull emoji. Okay, now it's compiling the editor finally. Oh, this still has the normal matrix. I removed that in a different branch. Because you can... Oh, yeah, no. Oh my gosh, and I calculated through just inverse... Why did I do it this inefficiently, man? On the CPU, nonetheless. I wonder if I can control the bones individually. Is it? Can I not? Let me have a look real quick. Components. It's in skeleton rig component. I can access the bones. Skeleton bone transform. Yes. Get translate. Set translation. Okay, it's a client thing. Yeah. Script linker. Yes, I can do this. Okay. That's good to know. I'm actually already opened the game project. Let me make sure that nothing confidential in the project is there. Alright, see you. Okay, that's nothing too important. Try again. Yeah, this is just the wheel builder. I need to still refactor that. Alright, update bones. So, the way this will work is I will get the mesh, skeleton. No? Wait, what? Wait, I thought I... Isn't it just read-only? Oh no, hold on. Oh, it's car visual. Oh, right. Car visual type. I want the body. Body, give me the body. Then I get the skeleton. Wait, actor? Oh. Wait. Car visual. Wait. Don't I just... Oh, it's private. Oh, wow. That should be public. Oh, gosh. It's lagging. Okay, dot skeleton. Alright, now I know it's skeleton rig components. It's components. So, okay, bones should be enabled. So this, I'll touch that. Bones. Bones. Oh, it's probably... Wait, do I have access to the root pose? Hold on. That's actually... Let's have a look real quick. Skeleton. It's still compiling the other project. No, I don't have access to the offset matrices. That's slightly annoying. Now there's one more thing I need to remember. That is if bones... I think the transform is sort of relative to the body's origin rather than the pose origin. And then the offset matrix supposedly transforms it back to the origin. Is it? Gosh, I don't remember. Because I just realized that I need to be able to figure out. So I need to iterate over, so for each bone in... Oh! It just finished building. Unfortunately, I need to compile this again. Control F7 doesn't work. That's nice. Let's press compile here. Alright, that's gonna compile again. Okay, for each bone in body visual dot skeleton recomponent dot bones. Oh no, oh, hold on. Oh, I should have implemented enumerator in this. Oh, that's not convenient at all. Int I equals 0, I less than length. And this just finished compiling, so let's try to run this. Oh, what does it do? Oh gosh. Okay, bone dot... Yeah, translation, so... Oh gosh, it keeps opening that by accident. Hold on. Why does it do that? Stop it. Deform position. I press Control S and just, for some reason, it's asking me to save as. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, so I need to go body visual. Oh, I don't have the transform? I don't have the transform. Why? I should probably also get that. Oh my gosh, it's doing that again. I need a new laptop. Because when I don't have my PC with me, which is most of the time, it's tough. So, transform, and it should be rotation matrix plus, I don't know why I don't return a mat for, because I have to do this now, so that I know what the local pose is. Okay, so I know what the default position is. Now, how do I figure out... Okay, finally it's compiled. What the? What do you mean unable to start debugging? That's a perfectly valid config. What? Is it the working directory that's... Oh my gosh, it was the working directory. Is the stream slow? No. It's just fine. Code X... What on earth? You've got to be kidding me. You know, I'm picking the working directory to be this. And done with it. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I know now. It should not be this. One moment. Yeah, this is the working directory. Goodness. Because those DLLs are missing. Yeah, now it launches. Alright, let's try to open it. It should resize the vector. And it crashed. Zero, yeah, that's a valid transform. Wait, why does it think parent is 0? What? Oh gosh, no, please don't tell me this. Okay, it's infinitely recursive. Wait. Hold on, this is just wrong. This is just wait, why has it done that? This thinks it's so funny. Offset. These have no offset matrices. These have nothing. Hold on. What is it even loading? Oh gosh, I think I need to debug the importer. that editor. Tools. No, it's not. Is it? No, it has to be in tools. No. Assets. Import to FBX. What? Hold on. Wait. Skins. Okay. This seems very sketchy to me. Just putting clear here. Yeah. I'm gonna rewrite this to be like so. Because this honestly seems so sketchy to write it that way. False by default. Let's change it. Do I even set the power? Bone. Has parent equals true. Yes. And let's do the same here. Has parent equals true. Has parent equals so just a sanity added. Now I would like to know why it's giving everything a parent of 0. Has it stopped again? Oh, I never seem to have implemented that. I really wonder, did I even implement this? Okay, let's just delete these, because I think that otherwise it's not going to input properly. Anyway, for the bones. Okay, so I have the world position of... Okay, so I need to... Okay. This is where I need to know the collision points. That is something else I need to add. So I think I would need a collision callback. Alright, so float 3 point, float 3 normal, depth, I have a list of these collision infos. Gosh, it keeps doing that. Physics, last physics, like recent physics collisions. Has it finished compiling? Still says build started. Okay, so private void on collide. It's physics contact found. I need to using physics. Is it patch? Wait, what? Physics contact found. This is passed by reference because otherwise the copy is more expensive. Okay, persist needs to be false. If persists, then we return. Because it needs to be a fresh contact. So, patches. We'll just grab the first one. That should be enough. That's not relevant. Okay, point. We need point. So. Oh, and it finished building. That's nice. Oh gosh, I forgot this is C#. I need to put everything here as a public. May I? Alright. Point. Oh, it didn't. Depth. Oh. Normal. That's all I need. And then I do recent physics collision starts add. Oh, that should be fine. I should add a public float, deform, should I call deform strength? I don't know. Alright, let's go into here. Let's see. Oh no, hold on. That's not what I was supposed to do. I was not supposed to do that. I was supposed to do something else. I was supposed to import the model and see what on earth is happening. Because I don't think I've done... Oh, I accidentally touched the microphone. I don't think I've done bones like this before. Because normally I've just followed some, you know, character posing tutorials to see how bones worked. But apart from that, not much. Let's import this. Don't combine meshes, skeletal mesh, no morph targets, import, and let's see what happens. So this should have no children. Yeah, that's correct. Offset matrix. I guess the offset matrix just... No, it does have the information. Oh gosh, I think that... Oh no, these are very denormalized. No, that's fine. I think it's just... It just didn't do it properly. What did I just do? Revert. Parent. Parent should be armature. Yeah. Has parent. False. Non-bones plus plus. Wait, do I even have the bone? Yeah. Parent. Alright, let's go down here. Okay, all these bones. Yeah. That's correct. These bone names are also correct. Volume about, yeah, offset matrix. As an offset matrix. Okay, this is just the skins. Did I... Oh, it's because I stored as uint. That's right. Okay. What was this for again? I think it's got the right information. Where else should I check? I think check here. Okay, it's loading that now. So that's the right IDs. Bone index is 2, that's right. Bone names, it should... what? Name.length, it should be... Oh, because it's not starting with ID 0, that's why. Parent bone, okay. Now it says 255. That's really weird though, because it should have been an empty string. Size is 0, so that's valid. I fear something. I fear something is wrong with the serialization. Parent bone, yeah, bone index, parent bone. Index 1. Index 2, yeah, that should be fine. Offset matrix is also valid. Yes. Yes. That means something is wrong with the importer, so let's go down here. Is it in client? Do I import? No, of course. Do I import it in client? Well, I load something. Well, that's not... No, hold on. I need to know where this comes from. Load them. There it is from. Said false, you messed up. Load scale to data. There is a moth in my room. Get out of here. Someone eating my... Oh, gosh. That has not gone right. Oh. Okay. To do the setup again. I got the moth though. But I dropped my camera in the midst of it. It's also balancing on top of my monitor, which is, oh gosh. How did I even do this? Are you good now? Okay, I think it's fine now. Okay. Crisis averted. Now, okay, this is where it loads, so let's continue. Can I double... Oh, I can do reload to force it. Version. Okay, first of all, let's check if the version at least is correct. Yes, that's today's date. Vertex count sounds about right. Morph target 0. Bone count 8. Yes. Bone IDs, that's CD. Yeah, that's just the invalid memory. So let's see, has it? Okay. It copied something. Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look if these... Oh, goodness. Stride? Hold on a second. That is not good. Let's do some memory debugging. View. Is it here? Debug. Analyze tools. Windows. No. Is memory not here? I really would have thought that save dump as no. Okay, well, it's time to do some thinking. So, what was a stride it said? Oh, hold on. What's the offset though? 14. So that's past the verification. 14, 20, and then 4 plus 4. Bone count is 8, so that's correct. Stride length, why? And why is this set to times 2? I don't remember why I did some of these things. Like, this is extremely annoying when I wrote it just absolutely raw. Like, then no, I didn't do this in any way easy. Oh, wait, no, hold on. That's legacy. Yeah, this is the new way I did it. This is much better. Yeah, so I don't need to worry about offsets being wrong. A stride length. Oh, that's because one is name. So I have strides for the name. Yeah. So 14 plus 20 plus 4 plus 4 plus morph target stride length, which is 0. Plus 4? Wait, 4? Wait, where does 4 come from? Max bones, but wait. This 4 is what? What does that 4 mean? I have no idea what that 4 means, but it should be right. Name info. Shouldn't this just looks absolutely incorrect. Gosh. And this is why you test your code. So, okay, so first of all, this bone stride is just wrong. Let's see where this is supposed to be. Okay, let's have a look. So this is offset 14, plus 4, plus 4, and then you have these. Oh, bone count is here. Wait, bone count is there? I thought it was somewhere else. Bone count. Where does bone count come from? Oh, I suck at reading. Okay, that's 4, then you have these strides, and then you have this. And then you have the bone IDs and the bone weights. Then you have morphs. This is going to be 0, so that should not be part. Honestly, why did I separate the bone information and the bone names into 2 different sections? Like, why don't I just put it in the same part of the file? I don't know why I didn't do that. I just appended to the end for some reason. It just makes it so much more annoying to deal with. Also, oh, I see it now. Okay, so it's not interleaved, it's like that. It's separate. So, okay, so we have the version offset. This is the version offset 6 bytes. Then this is something else. Yes, bone count. Yes. So, why is the stride so big? And why is it only broken now? It was fine before. That looks very dodgy. What is this 1+1? Why didn't I add comments? Well, I can now delete it again and then start over. Bone stride. Oh yeah, this already I know. Okay. Stride, yeah, absolutely massive. Okay, this is somehow wrong. Vertex. Wait. No, this stride is generally this big. What on earth? Wait, is this supposed to be... Oh, goodness. I know what this means. I know what this means. I am just very surprised. Why did this break now? That's not supposed... I guarantee that's not supposed to be max skin bones. That's supposed to be what? Max skinned vertex weights. I find it so hard to imagine that 255 is hard-coded like that. Yeah, because this is for the bone ID and this is for the bone weight. Now I get it, so... Bone ID plus weight. So that's... Yeah. This is basically this vertex skin info. So yeah, this is version, blah blah blah. We add this. Wait, why is 20 there? Is 20 necessary? No, yeah, 20 is. 20 goes in front of this. Then we add... I keep forgetting what these are. Vertex count, morph target count. Wait. This is bone count. This is something else. Well, it works for morph targets, so it must work for bones as well, this part. Then, yeah, it was absolutely this part that was broken. I don't get why it worked the first time. I did not change that code. Anyone join the chat? No. Oh, all of it. It's getting a little bit fresh now. No, not materials, meshes, please. Import. Buggy. Do I have the debugger open? No. Let's have a look real quick. Don't combine. Import this. Don't import more targets. This still looks like a lot, but I think that's correct now. So let's go into this. Reload into memory. Yes, that's correct, I know. Okay, next. Yeah, okay, now this is able to read it properly. Parent, okay, that's correct, yes! 255. Child bone count, 0 bounds. Yeah, I don't think I said any. So, okay, so that explains why it was just garbage in the name. Alright, so this should be a valid skeleton now. Let's go into the prefab. What? Frame the next one. offset, then size. Yes. Offset 16, size 896. Wait a minute. When I did create actor skeleton... Oh, I was using the wrong thing. No. No, I'm not supposed to use that. Of course not. What? I just accidentally opened the start menu. It's this dot size. Don't use the skeleton component. Yeah, that's also unsafe. I'm going to change that too. More target names dot size. Yeah, I see why that was prone to crashing now. Alright, let's go back to here. Let's see what else we can write. Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's going to be a little bit annoying. I need to iterate over... So... contact radius. Let's add a radius as well. I think 40 centimeter diameter should be alright. It's kind of like, what, this big? Try to think like the length of a ruler, but a bit longer. Yeah, it would be something like this. And then this patch would be like sort of the detection radius for the bones. I think it could be a bit larger, maybe like, yeah. If... Actually, the closer... Yeah, I would have to do something like... The closer it is... Let's do 0.4. That's like this. Because it's a car, after all. It needs to be quite big enough. So, distance... it finished compiling. ADHD coding, let's go! Switching back and forth between bug fixing and adding the feature. No, not cookies. Cars. No cookies today. Now it should load. It crashed. Oh gosh, and it crashed. Oh no. No, not one of these crashes. These crashes are horrible to debug. What, mesh actor in a... Oh, gosh, of course it crashed in a draw call. What about my draw calls is broken? Is it perhaps the bones? I can only imagine the bones being wrong. Resources, shaders. Let's have a look what the shader is doing. Let's first check that this matches. Yes, okay. Yeah, this should be aligned properly. if it's, yeah. Oh, skeleton index. Wait, where does this come from? I should probably verify this as well. I don't feel like using debug printf right now. That should be fine, as long as this is set properly. Yeah. Then the problem can be this. Let's have a look. Buffer loaded vert ID, buffer ID. Buffer. Oh, hold on. Oh no, hold on. That's generated by the skeleton class. That's right. Yeah, skeleton buffer data, the LOD. We'll check each, yeah. And the default value is FFFFF anyway, so. Vertex pull index, maybe? No, it works for morph targets as well. I know morph targets work because the tires work. ID packed, no. Yeah, this is the only other explanation then, is that these matrices are wrong. As in, bone ID point to the wrong thing. So I can do a quick print dump. Print out all of those bone IDs to see what's being uploaded. Actually, hold on. Yeah, let's do it in here. Actually, hold on. I can disable reading bones. Or false. No, and false. What am I doing? Or false. And false. Alright, now it's not going to read the bones. Let me just delete the shader cache. Hopefully that should run, because in theory, merely, yeah. Let's continue looking here, so. Yeah, so dist if distance is greater than. Should have a length squared function to optimize this. Doing the dot product is better to do such a check. Oh gosh. Just have to sneeze. Oh, this loaded. Okay. Hopefully, it should render. Don't crash. If it crashes, okay, good. So it's something somewhat normal. Okay. What the? Resource. What do you mean resource use? I don't know. Render doc. Go to render doc. Thank you. That is not the right setup. Gotta have to add these command line arguments. NCS music. I did not save the normal music that I normally use for the streams, so I had to use NCS right now, but music is pretty decent still. Alright, then I'm going to capture. So it's going to... Why is it lagging this much? What's going on? This is the most inconsistent frame rate ever. Is it... Oh, it's using my Why is it using my integrated GPU? What on earth? Oh, I guess we're using the integrated GPU now. It's struggling just to do HDR. Okay, it's a bit more than HDR, but still ridiculous. There are all sorts of optimizations I can still do, but when the time is right, when the game comes out. Alright, let's close this now to not waste any more resources. Wow. Okay. Close. Just close. Thank you. Yeah, okay, I need to select this one. Otherwise it won't load. I haven't really opened a capture on an Intel. I hope it doesn't crash, because I know that for some reason my Intel integrated GPU crashes for whatever reason sometimes. It's gonna be up here. Gbuffer path, yes. Okay, this one in the mesh viewer. Yeah, this one has bones. So we can debug this. Vertex pulling it, yeah, that's normal. Skeleton. Yeah. Alright. Skeleton index. 16, that's a valid index. Yes. It keeps pausing the playlist. Can you please not pause? Oh, you're back. There we go. Yes, I am debugging now why on earth the skeletons don't work, because I've only used morph targets for quite a while. Alright, I was looking, yeah, skeleton index, so I need to have a look at what buffers this is using. Pipeline. That's slightly annoying about vertex pulling. Is it? Wait. Why is it not showing the bindless buffer? That is annoying me a bit. No, go back, go back. Because I want to know what is in this buffer. Unbounded. Yeah, I guess it makes us haven't accessed it. I would still like to access this buffer though. Can I still do that? Integrate it, bruh. Yeah, I think I might have messed up the device selection code. That's why it's using my integrated. Yeah, okay, so... Buffer... What is the buffer? Resource inspector. Can I at least see what resources is? It doesn't say. That's interesting. Can I... Oh, show unused items. Show empty items. What? That's not right. View content. Yes. It should show this. Is the buffer 0? Yes. Yeah, okay, this one. Show contents, please. Format. Okay, let's put the format now. This should be struct. And then I need to add this one. No, here we go. City full. How do I define the layout? It has 8 bones, supposedly. Okay, I'm gonna assume that 1 is garbage memory. Yeah, these should be valid. Those texel buffers. I should have a look at those texel buffers. Oh gosh, where are texel buffers? Are texel buffers in here? Uniform texel buffers. Yeah. So, okay, this must be the weights. No, these are the IDs, these are the weights. New contents. Wait, these are the bone IDs. Why is this beginning 0? Wait, did I check? Wait. That's the bone ID. There are 8 bones. 7, 2, 6, 2, 0, 7. Yeah, that's... This all... Yeah, this seems correct. Yeah. 7, 0, 1, 6... 7, 0, 1... Yeah, that's all in range. Wow, there are a lot of weights. Okay, I'm gonna assume that the rest are correct. Why has it got so many? Oh, that's because a lot of the mesh doesn't have any bone. That's right. Okay, it's safe to assume that that's fine. Let's. Oh, the weights should be fine. This looks like uninitialized memory. That is just uninitialized memory. I know that for a fact. How do I upload this data? I know it loads properly in here. Or does it? Bone weights, yes. Okay, let's look at the skeleton implementation. API... No, it's not API. What am I doing? Asset... No. Graphics. Skeleton. Position, that's fine. These are for morph targets. These are for bones, there we go. Vertex ID staging buffer. Yes, yes, yes. Vertex ID buffer. Hold on a second. That's an interesting way to put it like this. When I saw those bone IDs... Yeah, okay, no, I do it fine. Why is some of it uninitialized memory, though? It doesn't seem right. Let me have a look again at those IDs. Show contents. No, these are fine. That's fine. I am really not in the mood to use the debug printf. But that's fine. Then why is this one just... It's just an array of floats. What is it? Oh no, it's unorm, that's why. Okay, it's time to use debug printf. Well, I know already that if these are correct, then I should do if bone ID is greater than 7, which is out of range for this specific model. Then I'll print f this, but how do I print f again? I think I have some code here that used to printf. But I commented out, of course. Train update. It was train update, I think. Yeah. Thank you. New line. Okay. And then I put bone ID capital. Delete the shader cache again. Actually, I only need to delete the vertex shader cache. Hey, Numesh, are you still there? You still there? been working on the C# code now for the collisions. My idea was I have a callback for when a collision occurs, and I only check new collisions, of course. Actually, no, I think I'll take this way. So, what I do is I take the collision point, and then I just check the distance. So, hold on, let me just contact radius. Yeah, okay, if it's bigger than contact radius, then I just... Okay, ignore. But if it is within that radius, then what I do is... So let me just take the square root of this to get the length. So I'll just move the bone by this factor and some, you know, deform strength. I did a typo in that. Deform strength. And then I just move that bone's position. So bone dot, yeah, translation. You know. And then, you know, minus, like, you know, minus deform strength, and then times the collision not normal. So this is my idea, kind of. So it deforms along the normal. I think this deform strength is way too much. I think it needs to be like something like this. Oh yeah, and times the collision not depth, sorry. So, when the collision goes deeper, of course, then it moves more. That was my idea, more. Megasecond delay. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. That's the wrong one. Wait, why has it just crashed? Oh, it's because this is the old version. It's not smart enough to know when a vertex shader is missing. I didn't do... That's again in the upper branch. Wait, what do you think of that idea? That's my idea to sort of deform the bones. So basically just check for radius. If it's in that radius, then the closer it is to the center of that bone, the collision, the more it deforms. And then I also have a deform strength added. Yeah, I think that will work. The only other annoying thing is I'm not sure how I will apply the, you know, crumple texture. My idea was I just have a material and then I just put, for each bone ID, I just put like the weight or like some value for like how much that bone has been deformed. And then in the fragment shader I use that information to, you know, blend the crumple texture. What on earth? Is it not compiling? I enabled that. Wait, hasn't it it didn't compile it. Of course it didn't. Why isn't it compiling it? And can I not add an end of line? What on... You know what? That's ridiculous. going to stop in a bit, take a break. Then, fresh new day, fresh new mind. But yeah, I did not want this to turn into a debugging session. That was not my intent. Compiling shaders. Isn't that amazing? It's like Unreal Engine. What do you think of my microphone, by the way? Can hold it like this. Okay, it should print something before it crashes. My guess is... Oh, no, it works. Oh, dear goodness. I think my bones are a bit all over the place. Also, it hasn't... Is it broken or is it not broken? What's happening? Okay, I can move the bones. That's good. From bumper, let's... Okay. This is absolutely chaotic. I don't even know where to start by fixing this. Like, it's absolutely broken on so many levels. It shouldn't even deform like this. Why is it deforming like this? It's so broken. Okay, let's try opening this in RenderDoc again. Why is it doing that? Oh, RML UI. Yeah, I opened a... I forgot that I downloaded a new version to fix a bug, and it does weird things from time to time. It's fine? Yeah, this is... I think this was branded as a podcast microphone. And I got a stand that was way too big by accident, but it's... Yeah, it's convenient to place like this now. Okay, if this doesn't crash again, which I hope it doesn't, I hope that was just a weird issue with the shader not being compiled. Okay. Okay, I think it's messed up in the same way, so... Hopefully... This is just... If I turn off... Bones, yeah. What I find interesting is for some reason the lights are not moving along with the bones. Oh gosh, oh please don't tell me that's a bug. No, but this is Chrome and it's also not moving. Okay, I have a feeling that certain things are assigned to the wrong bones. I'm going to try something. Otherwise, it's going to be 0. Wait, what was bone ID 0 again? Hold on, let me see what... That's front bumper? Should be front bumper. Bone ID 0. If that's deterministic at least. Alright, because I want to know something. No hot reloading. Time to delete these. Oh my gosh, it won't close. Just close. It's only when I'm using Renadoc it just struggles to close. I don't know why. I had coffee for the first time in like... Actually, no, not that long, a week. But I haven't had it regular, and I noticed that when I do have it, now I actually feel the effect. Which is really convenient, because today I was so unbelievably exhausted for no reason. But yeah, I guess some things happen like that. No, not here. Prefabs. Yeah, that was my cup of coffee. Yeah, keep calm and have tea. Okay. Why is the cart rotated on its side? Wait. I think it's a rotation issue. That's interesting. That is very interesting. If I select this again, does it update it? I want to know if it... Because I think I need to apply the offset matrix with rotation and everything. I think that should solve the whole deformation issue. Because that's something I just noticed. If the rotation is off, that's probably why all the vertices were pointing in the wrong direction. Alright, let's not get distracted. Enable bones, morph targets, skeleton file. Oh yeah, okay, it does do that. Okay, so when I do this, yeah, okay. What I then should do, 0 I less than. Why am I doing it this way? Just use this. Okay, I just need to do that for this. So bone transforms, I equals skeleton, and I'm gonna set to the offset matrix. Oh. Oh. That is a little bit annoying. Decompose. scale. Oh, wait. Then translation. Okay, now it should work. So set translation. That should do the trick. Oh, this music is a vibe. It just makes me dance for no reason. Anyway, yeah, this is more or less how it should work. Yeah, so yeah, I need to do this dot car. Oh, but oh wait, what? Did I implement this? There's no way I implemented that. Wait, how do I? Oh, it doesn't take a ref, does it? Yeah, okay. That's so cool. Did I am so convinced I did not implement that. There's no way that's implemented. Yeah, okay, it's not implemented. Yeah, I figured. This is an override, isn't it? No? Oh, it's just dispose. Yeah, okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It keeps doing that. What do you mean? What? Oh. It needs to be public. Okay. So, if I... Okay, first of all, it's gonna... You crashed again! For what reason? For... This bug is a ghost. It comes and goes. Come on, just full screen already. Thank you. So, I loaded it successfully like what, 5 times in a row, 6 times? Now it decides to crash. What bug is this? It crashed again. It crashed again. What? That doesn't make any sense. What sense does that make? You know, I have a feeling that it's just straight up the integrated GPU. Let me just open the NVIDIA control panel. Program settings. It's gotta be this one. Still loading. Why is it still loading? Thank you. No, that's not it. It's this one. Give me this one. Thank you. Use NVIDIA GPU. Now I'm going to hope that the reason for it crashing is just because it's the integrated GPU. Because it has happened before where it just crashes for no reason. Prefabs. Don't crash. Don't. Thank you. Alright. If I do this, it's upside down. Should it be the inverse of the offset matrix? I don't get it. I think it might be the inverse of the offset matrix. Let's also add the material. Oh, no GeForce experience, no. Can I set count? No. Then just make this an array. No, if mesh dot wait. Yeah, screw that. I'll do that later. Okay, I'm going to set it to the inverse. Hopefully, because it rotated upwards, I'm going to hope it's going to rotate it back to the correct position. Oh! It's backwards! It's backwards! Let's hope that it's going to display the right thing. Is it? No, it's not going to recompile unless I restart it in this version. Yes, I know. RMLU, I don't even know why it's crashing. Alright. Now let's restore, like, the proper bones. I still don't get why it's backwards. But anyway, that's a good thing to know, that I should, by default, set it to the inverse of the offset matrix, so that it starts in the correct pose. Because, yeah, that's why I figure that the bones are sort of like local space rather than, you know, pose space. So, like, instead of, like, the root of this joint being, like, my wrist, let's say, being 0, 0, in pose space, of course, it would be, like, relative to my center of mass. Whatever the equivalent is. Okay, so it's gonna be wrong now. Actually, I wonder if this is oriented the wrong way. Okay, so it's oriented like that. Yes! Yes! But, wait, why is that thing sticking out? Anyway, let's... That is not the front bumper. That is just not the front... That is not the right... That is not the right door. These are, like, all backwards. Yeah, okay, I have a feeling that this is something wrong with the importer. But it was good to know that the reason everything looked messed up in the beginning was, you know, not that. Yeah, okay, so that is extremely wonky. This one vertex is just jumping into nowhere. And it crashes, of course, when I do morph targets. Why don't I just also check that the morph targets exist? Why didn't I think of that? And the music stopped again, of course. Alright, that is going to be a to-do for my FBX importer. Yeah, because when I generate the indices, so generate... Wait, index... Resolve indices. Yeah, okay. That's going to be a problem. Because I don't seem to have added the vertex skins in here. So that's going to be vertex. Alright, well, I think that's enough streaming for today. Been streaming for over almost 3 hours. So I think it's well, time for a break. And yeah. Oh, my webcam was frozen for this time. That's nice. Well, that's enough programming and enough debugging for now. I know exactly what to fix next time. And hopefully next stream, I can actually get to implementing the deformation. So I'll see you then. In the next DevStream, devlog, whatever it is. See ya!